Hey Tube viewers, TJ Pyramid here. So, WrestleMania 30 is tomorrow, and I've been a fan of wrestling since I can remember. Uh, I mean, I remember when I was little how I used to think it was real, but then obviously I came to the realization that no, it's fake. You know, they know exactly what's going to happen. They know exactly what's going on. They have, especially like WWE, they have Hollywood screenwriters that are part of their staff and whatnot. So, I mean, I know it's all fake. But I still enjoy it for just the overall showmanship and athleticism that these guys do, the battering that they put their bodies through. So I figured I'd go ahead and show off some of the few WrestleManias I have on a DVD. I don't really collect like the individual events, like the Royal Rumbles, the WrestleManias, the Survivor Series. I'm more of a fan of the discs that have like the bios of the wrestlers on there, or like the collection DVDs that have like all of one type of match throughout the years, such as like an Elimination Chamber or a Hell in the Cell. I like those collections, but my favorites are definitely the ones with the bios of the wrestlers and then the matches. But I'll go ahead and show a couple of the ones that I have. Uh, I have WrestleMania 20 right there. Pretty shiny case. Um, Open it on up here. You got the inside there, and then you got another disc in there. So that's that there. And of course you got the little booklet here that gives you the matches on this event, plus the extra features on disc 3. WrestleMania's 10 greatest matches ever, so they say. Extra scenes and whatnot on this one. So pretty cool, pretty fun. The next one, WrestleMania 23. You got John Cena, Batista, Bobby Lashley, and they had the new ECW terrible thing, metal. And then here's the actual right there. There's Umaga. When he was alive, he passed away. Of course, you got the inside. The big 3-disc. And this came with some bonus Topps trading cards that, of course, I've never opened. Probably never will. And the last WrestleMania I have, which is actually a old VHS. Right here, WrestleMania Coliseum Video presents the nice hand-drawn artwork of Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. This is like the 4th title they released. So pretty cool. It's a pretty fun little VHS. And it's in really good shape too. So that's pretty fun. That's probably one of my favorite ones. It's not really too expensive. You can still get this on Amazon for probably $8, $9, $10. I just really like it though. I like the hand-drawn artwork and stuff of Mr. T and Hogan. Okay, now on to some of my favorite ones I have. Well, this one here really isn't my favorite, but I just have it. I was never really a big fan of his, but I just find it funny that they're putting him into the Hall of Fame this year, and yet on this here, The Self-Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior, they pretty much make fun of the guy throughout the entire DVD, ripping on him, tearing him a new a-hole, and everything about how shoddy his workmanship was, and his personality, and his greediness. and then they pretty much just go on and put them into the Hall of Fame. So this is this edition here usually only comes with the one disc, but I think this was an exclusive somewhere that came with a bonus disc. But yeah, not really a big fan of the Ultimate Warrior, but I just think it's funny that, and then now they put him in the Hall of Fame. One of my favorite groups of all time, the Four Horsemen. This is Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen. You got Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, Barry Windham, J.J. Dillon. This is really cool, just the complete history of the Four Horsemen from the original up to some of the later, lesser incarnations of the Four Horsemen. Some good matches on here, 2 disc. Next up here, some really, a couple really sad DVDs. The official WWE release, The Triumph and Tragedy of World Class Championship Wrestling, of course, with the Von Erich family up there. Michael P.S. Hayes, you know, and whatnot. The Freebirds. Going against the Von Erichs was a classic thing, but most of the Von Erich family killed themselves and whatnot, and then you have the independent version, almost the same type of story as this, just a lot longer. But here is a world-class story of the Von Erichs. There's only one surviving Von Erich right now, and a lot of people that were involved in WCCW, or World Class Championship Wrestling, unfortunately have passed away, whether it be to drugs, suicide, whatever. So 2 really good companion pieces right there. Really, really good. Just really, really sad. So many great performers just lost like that. Now, speaking of another sad family here, really, the Heart and Soul. Bret Hart, Owen Hart, James Anvil Neidhart. Of course, if you watch wrestling now, you know this is Natalia's dad, James Anvil Neidhart. Got the British Bulldog there, and Owen Hart, both of whom passed away. Just a really, really sad story there, you know, and just another loss, but a really well-told story here. Really, really great DVD. Really cool family. And speaking along the same lines, all these ones I picked have kind of a sad overtone to them, but I guess that just goes with the, I don't know, they just all kind of connect that way. Probably one of my favorite tag teams of all time, if not my favorite tag team of all time, the Road Warriors or the Legion of Doom, Animal and Hawk. Unfortunately, Hawk passed away a few years ago, but this is a really, really good biography of them. Some fantastic, just awesome, awesome matches here. You have the fantastic big scaffold match that they had. Let me see if I can find what year that was, which I'm probably not going to be able to find it now that I'm looking for it. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, but basically it was like a 25-foot high scaffold above the ring, and it's just crazy because you would never see something like that now. Just like a narrow platform 25 feet above the ring, they could have easily fallen off. Just a really cool match, but a fantastic tag team. Great, great story on this one. And now another tragedy. Hard Knocks, the Crispin Wall story. Terrible what he did to his family, what he did to himself. Just years of abuse to his body, and I believe the medications and the rage and everything. You know, maybe at the time when he did what he did, maybe he didn't really know what he was doing. Maybe he was just so out of it he didn't know. But just such a shame, just such a great talent. There's actually a wrestler in TNA now who used to be in Ring of Honor, Davey Richards. His size and stature reminds me a lot of Chris Benoit. I hope one day he can go on to be as big as Chris Benoit was, just not have the same ending as Chris Benoit. This is a really cool story, and it's just, you listen to him talking in this, and then you see what he did later in life, and it's hard to connect the two, because he just seems like such a cool, nice dude. But, yeah, it's a really good story, and some fantastic matches on here. I mean, just all the way back to his Japanese stuff and whatnot, so really cool. And now, somebody else who I really enjoy, who will probably be popping back in. I don't think he's gone for any too long a period of time. But that's a CM Punk, Best in the World. This is the Blu-ray, one of a couple Blu-rays I have. Really cool story on this. Big fan of CM Punk, dating back all the way to Ring of Honor, his matches against Samoa Joe and everything, and when he had like his long blondish, bleach blonde hair and stuff. But really cool Blu-ray here. Really good story. And last but not least, the man who could end the Undertaker's streak. No. I mean, we know that's not going to happen. There ain't no way Undertaker's going to go undefeated for all those years at WrestleMania, then all of a sudden just lose. No. But it should be a pretty cool match. That's Brock Lesnar. Right there. It's the only other Blu-ray I have that's WWE. Here Comes the Pain. Really cool story. This is they released a DVD a few years ago that basically just had his story in a few matches, but as you can see, it has 6 hours of new exclusive features. Tons of stuff on here when he was training in Ohio Valley Wrestling, and just a bunch of other cool stuff in here. Royal Rumble matches, King of the Ring finals, and of course his bio, which is really cool. So, yeah. So there we go. Just kind of wanted to show off some of the WrestleManias I have, and just some of my favorite WWE related DVDs. So enjoy WrestleMania 30 tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Tune into Monday Night Raw. Let's see the fallout. So there we go. For all you wrestling fans out there, enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Comment down below. Cheers. Subscribe.